Hello everyone, I'm Ep05.
And I am Sandman99.
And before we begin, I just want to give shoutouts to Vix. Vix is a long-time viewer and friend of the channel for those of you who don't know, so hello Vix, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed the episode.
And hope you're enjoying the view.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah, exactly. if you're going to watch something like an hour and a half long, you might as well look at something that you like.
Yeah. So
something
anyway,
that's nice to look at.
in the last episode, we finally got properly underway here in searching out the secret labs of Tamara, the vampire mad scientist.
Yep.
I guess that's what you would qualify her calling her, right?
Yeah, the evil, super crazy vampire mad scientist.
Yeah. And we did get a couple of nifty weapons. We got our nice... okay, well, I haven't quite favorited it yet, but we'll do that now. Okay. So, we want... well, okay, we'll leave that as a favorite for now. Well, we got Silverbane, of course, which is a mace that, I guess, in theory, if we hit somebody while they're winding up to hit us with a silver weapon, it will disarm them. At least that's what the theory is. And we also got this nifty new bow called Chiropterus. And
It does a lot of damage.
It does a lot of damage, but it also apparently has some special effects. Anyway, we better check and see what time it is. It's 4:06 a.m. So maybe it would be worth it to just go and take a snooze in the coffin down here.
For a few hours.
For a few hours. Because we'll need to get some sleep before too long anyway.
See, if only they had coffee in Skyrim.
Yeah.
I've got my coffee and I've got my Diet Pepsi.
Do you?
I do.
Yep. You're two-fisting it today.
I've got to stay fully loaded, man. I've got to have my energy. I got to get through this.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess that's what we'll do for now. We'll sleep in the coffin. We'll sleep for, say, 12 hours. That'll give us enough time to do a little bit of shopping and stuff like that before we have to get on our way, because we do need to get rid of some of this stuff that we're carrying around.
Yeah, you're carrying a lot of crap now, aren't you?
Yeah, we're carrying around a lot of extra stuff. And, you know, we can stop and feed on the thrall on the way out. It's very convenient as well.
Yeah, you get to sleep in and then have dinner, right?
Yeah.
Or I guess breakfast in this case.
There we go. So we can head out into the world all nice and refreshed. As soon as we find the ladder. There's the ladder. Okay.
See, even the little mini 1-2 room vampire layers are a maze.
Or maybe my sense of direction just really is that bad.
Yeah, I think it is, probably.
Anyway, well, we've managed to work our way almost up to level 8. And of course it is sunny out, because it is daytime. Well, it's not really sunny out. It's about as sunny out as it ever gets in Falkreath.
Yep.
But it's still enough, you know, for me to suffer a little bit of minor sunburn. Wow, what happened there? Okay. So we've already checked on a magic table, so we'll go and have a look in the smelter here and see if we've got anything to melt down. Well, maybe I'll keep those because they might come in handy later. That antique iron sword, ancient Nord war axe, iron shield. Okay.
Yeah, what were you using as a shield anyways?
I think I've got a I've got an elven shield with blocking.
Yep,
right?
yep.
So it would probably be somewhat better than an iron shield.
Somewhat. More like loads better.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll drop off a bunch of this stuff here. Including all of that. What else are we going to drop off here? Well, we could drop off the Imperial bow, or we could sell it. Well, once we sell these two things, we'll probably... Oh, okay. And we'll drop off that. This. Yeah, see, it gives you 20% more blocking.
Now that's especially important given the way you're playing.
Yep. And we'll drop that off. And what do we got in here? We got a bunch of these kinds of things, the crafting type things, so we don't need to carry those around with us. We'll just drop those all off and use them later. Maybe. And I guess we could also drop off a whole bunch. Well, I don't know what kind of... yeah, we got a fair number of healing potions and stuff right now, so I guess we're not...
Yeah, well, I guess you could drop off all the ingredients then. You'd save off, or you'd save quite a bit of weight.
Yeah, it's surprising how quickly this stuff adds up. Right there. So now once we sell a couple of extra staffs that we're carrying around, plus these black mage robes, then...
Yeah, because you already got that enchantment.
That's right.
Yup. Push the dog into the forage.
Yeah, you want to stay out of the way. So we'll go over here and see if the storekeeper here has some money to spend.
Can I get you? Well met. Take a look.
And he does. See, that's something I noticed that's a bit of a bug, is that if I take all of his money right now,
Yep.
then if I were to restart the game and come back in here, his money would be back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a weird bug that I don't know how long I've had this going on, but it's been a while. Anyway, I'm going to sell him this extra staff of courage because I don't need to carry it around, and I'll sell my Imperial bow since I've gotten this upgrade. And we'll sell him those black mage robes. And we got a few potion type things that we can sell them as well. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's a bad restore magicka potion. It has a negative effect as well. Yeah, so I've got basically I've got the equivalent of these things will double as healing potions in a pinch, right?
Yep.
So I've got something in the neighborhood of 40 healing potions of various types. So.
Yeah, you're pretty well equipped.
So I think I'm pretty well stocked.
Just a funny thing I wanted to bring up about those robes you sold. Like, you find these robes in the middle of, like, a dank dungeon or off some guy's corpse who's been wearing them for Lord knows how long, and you come to the store and you sell, like, these horribly mangled, decrepit robes to this guy, and he pays you money for it. Like, what do they do with the robes? Do they just, like, turn it into a sack or something?
I don't know, maybe they resell them for a profit. Because you might have noticed that when I sell something to him, if I go and look at it in his inventory...
Yeah, you could buy it back.
Yeah, for about 5 times the price, right? Yeah. Anyway, I just bought a couple of grand soul gems again. Because this is what I do, right? I'll do the alchemy thing, and I'll collect magical items that I don't really need and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then I sell them to merchants, and I buy their charged grand soul gems.
And then you've got a way to enchant things.
And then I've got a way to enchant things, and it just so happens that I've got a silver ring that fits on my left hand here, and I've got a silver ring that would fit on my right hand. Now I can go to the enchanting bench here in the Jarl's Longhouse.
Yep. Well, it's just one of those things, though, right? I mean, imagine that. Like, the way you can tell a mage walking around in Skyrim is they look like a homeless person.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, here we go. I guess now I'm not going to need this Ring of Minor Stamina anymore, so we'll just learn that enchantment now. And we will take our silver ring here, and we will enchant it with protection, which will give us an additional 50 armor.
Nice.
And then we can enchant our silver ring for the left hand, because I'm running a mod called Left Hand Rings.
Yep.
There are other mods out there that will allow you to, like basically equip a ring for every finger and thumb, and
but that gets kind of busted.
And enough necklaces that you can look like Mr. T if you want to. But like I said, I think that's kind of game breaking.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's nice to have a few extra small items that you can make enchantments with.
Yeah, well, the one ring per finger thing is a thing that dates all the way back to even like old school RPGs and things like that.
You mean the one ring per hand?
Yeah, the one ring per hand thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like the idea is that, you can have one ring per hand and the magic won't interfere with the other magic on your other hand.
Yeah, that was the explanation given in some of those dusty old books anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so now our armor rating is 281, which is much better than it was. And
but yeah, I guess, I don't know, in Skyrim they went with the one ring period thing, and it's like, I don't know, one ring per hand has kind of been established for like 30 years, or 40 years.
Didn't they have that in Oblivion too, like
yep.
one ring per hand?
Yep, it was in Oblivion. It was in any D&D based video game that I've played in the last little while here. It was in Diablo, which was made in 1996. And I'm pretty sure it was made going all the way back to like the 1980s and even in like the old book games.
Uh-huh.
It's been a thing for a long time. So
yeah.
The one ring per hand mod really makes sense here.
Yeah.
It's something that they should have kept in the game since they had it in Oblivion.
Yeah, and of course I do have a few other mods where I can, basically I have to console them in because they don't actually exist in the world, really.
Yep.
And there's no crafting recipes for them or anything like that, but there are a few additional jewelry items that I can add as well. Not a lot. I think the max would be about 3 other items aside from a ring for each hand and a necklace kind of thing.
Yep.
But it still isn't. It's an additional 3 items that you can put enchantments on. But anyway, we need to go and find Theseus's forge. It says, Tamara's lab in the Forgotten Crypt was very interesting, but there was no sign of her. Apparently she's gone north to visit another vampire named Theseus. I'm going to search for them at his forge. It is west of some fortress on the Grey Moors. Okay. So, we need to go... First of all, we got to get our bearings again here. Go this way first.
See, they just need to set you out with, like, a compass and a sundial or something.
Yeah. Well, I want to go this way because I don't really want to encounter Helgen just yet. Because I may have mentioned in an earlier episode that basically if you activate dragons too early in the game, well, then... you can suddenly be attacked out of nowhere by 2 or 3 dragons, and they're all, like scary, deadly enemies, right?
Yeah, and so you want to get some more power behind you before you even think about doing that kind of thing.
In fact, they're so powerful that generally speaking, if you don't do some level farming before you even start Dragon Rising, then the very first dragon that you encounter at the Western Watchtower, basically, you spend the entire encounter hiding inside the tower while the guards kill the dragon, right?
Yep.
Because the dragon can one-shot you with its breath, or it can, it has that, what did you call that, firestorm thing?
Yeah, because you have Revenge of the Enemies and Deadly Dragons. It'll have like a firestorm thing that comes to like a meteor shower.
Yeah, meteor shower. That's
comes
what it is.
from above and tries to hit you with it. Like the dragons have extra magical attacks and stuff too with all the mods you got set up here.
Yeah. And aside from the fact that they're like scary tanks that you can barely even injure too, right?
Yeah, and the fact that they have a nasty melee attack as well.
There, look, whoa, look at that.
Oh, nice.
Although that may have been a bit of a waste of a charge shooting a wolf with it, but...
Yeah, probably, but you did sell your other bow.
Yeah, well, I did sell my other bow. Uh-oh. It's not going to be a waste. What are these guys doing out here during the day?
I think they're still out there from the last time that they were out there. Remember, you had to sneak back into town?
Yeah, well, he's busy chasing the dog, so...
Not so busy
no.
anymore.
Yeah. Uh-oh. We need to find some place where I can get a tactical advantage here. Uh-oh. Now I'm tired. Okay. I can't run very fast either, right?
There, I think you managed to escape him there.
Yeah. He can't get at me now.
He only just clipped you there by the looks of it. Looks like your armor rings are doing their job too.
Yep. Oop. See, I can't run very fast during daylight hours too, right? Like my running speed is actually slightly slowed.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Or is it rather enhanced at night or something?
One or the other, I don't remember now. But anyway. There. Now we're starting to wear him down a little here.
Yeah, it looks like those bats are almost kind of like a damage over time poison kind of effect or something.
Sort of.
That's kind of how they behave. Or a wounding or bleeding effect.
There, that takes care of him. Okay, are you good to go? Good boy. Good job. Oh, look at that. See, he's recovering health.
As we speak.
Yeah. And I guess I need to recover a small amount of health, too. Ooh. Got the T-pose there for a second.
I think F5 is your friend after that one.
Yeah.
Weird things happen sometimes. Welcome to Bethesda games.
Yep. Well, we're past 7 p.m. now, though, so now I notice that I can run a little bit faster. Well, okay, you take care of him. Well, that's a Moonlight Wolf. That's also part of the Moonlit Tales mini mod.
Mm-hmm.
And Moonlit Wolves, as well as werewolves, can actually pass on lycanthropy, right?
Oh, okay, so those moonlit wolves can actually turn you into...
so if a Moonlit Wolf bites you, then you can be infected with...
lycanthropy.
Sanis lupinus, or whatever they call it. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, basically with lycanthropy, so you'll end up becoming ultimately a werewolf unless you get a cure disease or something, right?
See, lycanthropy is such a more succinct term than some weird Romanized version.
Yeah, well, no, that's the name of the disease, right?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, look, there's a...
I think that's
there's
a skeleton.
tumbling down the road. I can't catch it, though. Oh, okay, well...
Well, at least the iron shield didn't kill you as it went by.
Yeah.
That can happen sometimes. With all the physics bugs and other weird shit that go on in this game sometimes.
Yep. However, I have never been killed by a cabbage cart. I have taken damage from one.
Yeah, well, I've lost like 3/4 of my health from a cabbage cart once, because I saw some guy die to a cabbage cart online, and I'm like, you know what? I want to try jumping in a cabbage cart. That was not a good idea, I tell you.
Oh, look, it's all the way over here. There's pieces of that skeleton scattered over everywhere here.
It must have got blowed up or fallen off some high place, or maybe it fell out of the sky. Who knows? That happens sometimes in this game, too.
Yep. Once in a while it does. Not as bad as in Old Rim, right?
Yeah, where you see, like, dragons falling out of the sky on the regular, You're walking down the road by the farm and a cow falls out of the sky,
or a frostbite spider or something crazy like that. Yeah. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, lots of things fall out of the sky in Old Rim. I actually did manage to get a reasonably stable Old Rim game.
Yep.
But I had to keep the number of mods that I was running to a fairly small, I can't remember now. I think I've got maybe 80 or 90 mods running, which is really not very much when it comes to that sort of thing, right?
Yep.
I'm just going to go over here and visit this stone
Yeah,
thingamajig here.
I think the most amount of mods I ever ran in Skyrim was probably somewhere around 70.
Yeah.
I was usually very selective with the mods that I would run, both in terms of game balance and in terms of game stability.
Oh, okay, that's like slaughterfish or something. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll pick some flowers while we're out here. The Lady Stone. The Lady Stone allows you to regenerate health and stamina more quickly. So for now, since we don't have another sigil stone, we might as well do that one.
First stone.
Yeah. So here's a handy thing about predator vision.
You can see the fish.
Wow. Whoa! You spoiled my shot. Oh well, you got the fish anyway, I guess. Or you're trying to. There. Look at them all, eh? There's a lot of them.
Maybe the bats. Look at that, underwater bats.
Yep, underwater bats. Actually, I'm kind of, like, I've got a better way to do this.
Oh yeah, I guess you could use that, and then you wouldn't use the charges on your bow. Meanwhile, the dog is torpedoing himself into the water over and over again.
Yeah.
I'll kill you, piranhas. Oh, you might have got two of them there.
Yeah, well, it is an area effect, right? It's actually pretty cool. This particular spell power has kind of a counterpart to it from the Old Rim mod that I talked about once before, Balua Sanguinaire.
Mm-hmm.
And the guys who did Balua Sanguinaire actually did a little bit of a write-up in their mod description explaining where they got some of the ideas for some of their powers. And apparently in some folklore, vampires were capable of like a frost breath kind of a thing.
Yep.
And so I guess that's kind of what this frost attack would be sort of the counterpart of, because in the Balua Sanguinaire mod in Old Rim, you actually did have a frost breath attack that could be used, like a certain amount of times, right?
Yep.
I think it was a minor power, so it had to, like recharge, kind of like a shout. That thing must be hiding behind something where I can't get it.
It's behind the magical rock.
It's behind the magical rock.
You took out your spell and it said, oh, look, that's a spell. It's time to take cover.
Yeah. Let's see if I can shoot it. No, there's obviously a magical rock there.
I guess you're just gonna have to dip in the water and wait for them to come to you.
Well, I'll loot the ones that I've already killed here. Or at least the ones that I can, anyway. Oh, look. Now he's come out of hiding. No, still
Where the
hidden
hell is he
away.
going?
That's okay. You know what? I don't need to kill them all. I was just doing that just for something to do. quite jump high enough to jump out of the water there. So looks like they don't seem inclined to follow me, so where's my dog? I suppose he'll catch up.
Somewhere, sometime, somehow. He'll probably teleport behind you at some point.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about AFT is it does have a teleport companions to you function. So if they do get lost and don't show up eventually, you can just, teleport them to you anyway.
Yep. Otherwise, you can end up in these situations where you end up with, like, followers standing there waiting in the middle of the road, in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
And you have to walk back all the way and figure out where the hell they are. And if you don't follow the roads, it's even worse.
Yeah. Well, that might have happened to the dog too, right? He might be, like hanging around somewhere.
Yep.
But anyway, it works kind of like this. So we'll just go in here. And it's called Tweak Commands, and it's a power. So you bring that up. You go Actions, and then Summon, and
whoa!
And there he is. Okay. So now, hopefully he will follow along again. Yeah. All fixed.
Problem solved.
So anyway, that's a very useful thing. And I mean, you know what? AFT, Amazing Follower Tweaks, I think it's called, is not the newest of the multiple follower mods, but it just happens to be the one that I've been running for many years. And it works well for me, so I've never really felt the need to, use one of the newer ones instead.
I used to use a much older one called Simple Multiple Followers.
Yeah.
Or SMF.
I think I had that one in Old Rim, but it wasn't available in SE.
Ah.
Yeah. Because I remember, I think I had that one, and I liked it just fine, too. It worked. It did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, it was a good, decent mod, too, yeah.
But, like I said, when I was... when I had to make the big jump from LE to SE, well, not all the original mods made it over. Right?
Yep.
Oh, look at this. Multiple werewolves again.
Time to run.
Yeah. Werewolves are a real problem. Now.
Yeah, you can't swing just about can't swing a dead cat without hitting a werewolf.
Yeah, it's kind of like, where are they? Okay. It's kind of like the old, werewolf mod in Old Rim, right? Where, you just about, literally would encounter werewolves everywhere you went.
It's the werewolf pandemic.
Yeah, pretty much. Although this mod appears to be a bit more stable, and they don't end up with some of the weird things that used to happen in the Old Rim version. Because in this one, you can be infected with lycanthropy, but in the Old Rim version, everyone can. And before you know it, half the guards in Whiterun are all werewolves, and like the bandits that you encounter in the wilderness all turn into werewolves, and it was just, why can't I hit those guys? Okay, there.
I think you are hitting them. It's just, that whole double health bar thing.
Yeah.
You'll have to listen carefully to the arrows hit.
Yeah. Wow.
I hate that. Don't you hate that?
The retarded arrow dodge thing that they can do.
Yep.
That's just wrong. There. It's finally started to make an impression on that one.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
That takes care of that one.
Now you've just got this one. Oh, can't get him through the tree.
I can't get him through the tree. Yeah.
He's like, this little tiny rock will give me cover. Unfortunately, he's not as well stuck as the other one was. Ouch.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Yeah, time to heal now. I think you're out of his grasp.
Yep, time to climb the hill again here. See, that's why you never give an enemy a fair fight. Although, he's starting to get down there now. Well, let's see. Can I go up here, maybe? Maybe I can get a shot or two at him from up here.
Yeah, the hill climbing thing is a lot easier in Skyrim than it is in Fallout, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Okay. Can I shoot down slope at him? Or is it going to hit the rock at my feet? Looks like
it's hitting the rock.
It's going to hit the rock at my feet, isn't it?
You might be able to slide down the edge and just sit just above him, like 2 or 3 feet above him.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then shoot him from there.
I could try, oops. No, not that. Could try this. Nope, I can't even get him with that.
Here, from here. Although you might have trouble hitting him with that. Oh, no, you got him.
Yep.
And the werewolf flees.
Yeah, look who's running away now, huh? Yeah? Yeah.
There you go.
There.
And that'll save some of your charges, too.
Yeah. Although
and especially you were running out of arrows there.
I'm running out of charges, too. Okay, well. Good job, doggy. Again. As you can see, early on in the game, werewolves are quite a problem.
Yeah, I guess you'll have to... do you have a mod that lets you make arrows for...
Oh yeah, I can make arrows.
Yeah, because you could get some firewood and chop some... I think that's an immersive weapons thing, the practice arrows thing.
Actually, you can, if you have an iron ingot, you can make iron arrows.
Yeah, you can do that too, yeah.
If you have steel smithing, you can make steel arrows, and so on and so on.
Yep,
right?
yep.
Like, you can make just about any kind of arrows.
You might have to do that.
Yeah. Well, I've still got...
Oh, you've got the ancient...
I've still got some ancient Nord arrows, and I got some ebony arrows there, too.
Yeah, I forgot about those.
Yeah. Okay, there's Fort Greymore.
And some wolves. Or a wolf.
Yeah. Well, you know, wolves are everywhere, right? They're an epidemic. They are an epidemic in Skyrim. Wolves and bears. Way too many of both.
Well, I think historically wolves were so hated in Europe that they became an endangered species.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess people didn't really appreciate them eating their sheep and stuff like that, right?
Yep.
and especially because, you know, like the local farmer could make a living off of his sheep quite nicely and could do quite well without wolves.
Yep.
Like, it would not do anything except make his life better if there were no wolves, right?
Pretty much, yep.
Okay, so here's the Khajiits. It's Rasad. Let's up and talk to Rasad for a second.
For this one needs something?
Well, here you've been running into trouble along the road, so we might as well collect that note. And then, chat with him for a bit.
Elsewhere is an
And he talks about his homeland.
The sands have
And then we'll, see what you got for sale. Sneaking night. Okay, no, you don't have anything interesting for sale. Okay, maybe next time. But we can see what this note has to say, because that starts one of those quest lines that we got as part of the anniversary edition. You know, like kind of gift or whatever, along with the survival thing.
See, I haven't played Skyrim in a real long time, so this will be new to me.
Oh, okay. Well, if I can find that note again. Razad's note on bandit attacks. The roads have been unkind to this one, plagued by outlaws along the route from Whiterun to Markarth. Guards travel with Rasad, but they are ill-equipped to deal with one such as this. They wield strange golden weapons and wear gleaming armor. Rasad has read of such things only in stories. Their encampment is found just west of North Brittleshin Pass. Each time they set upon us, they shout, "The saints would like to browse your wares today." The brutes steal mostly trinkets and oddities, no matter how cheap this one knows them to be. Then they allow Rasad to go on his way. Rasad has not yet fought back. While it has harmed this one's coin purse, it's not worth a life. Rasad has heard of another gang patrolling the roads further north, calling themselves the Seducers. They are known for their menacing dark armor. Skyrim grows more perilous by the day. They are known to camp along the road west of Forced Castav. This one would pay handsomely to any who would help. Rasad fears for any who might come to harm at the hands of these worrisome pests. So yeah. Saints and Seducers, that's what the creation is called, right? And I guess they decided to, release that one as well. Along with the fishing thing too, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think we talked about it before, where you actually had another fishing mod at one point, too.
Yeah, it's called Art of the Catch, and it's actually from Old Rim. But I use that. I haven't used it in a long time now. I'm not even sure if I remember how, but I have this thing called the creation, or the
Cathedral tool, right?
Cathedral tool.
I remember helping you with that.
Which can convert BSAs from the LE format to the SE format.
Yep.
And I was able to successfully port over the Art of the Catch, and another mod too, one called the Lost Grimoire, which is a selection of spells. Anyway, we're here, and this is Tamara's note. Okay, I arrived too late, Ghislaine. Theseus is slain, and most of his work is destroyed. I will never return to this empty place. It holds nothing but despair for me now. Enter Theseus's forge to see the depravity he committed, and do not judge me too harshly for the justice I delivered. Tamara.
Well, I guess somebody's worse than her.
I guess so. Do I have a wood axe on me? Yeah, I do. Okay. Nothing in that chest. Well, it looks like I have to take the firewood in order to uncover the trap door into the old cellar.
Well, given your camping mod, a little bit of firewood is not a bad thing.
Oh. Okay. Well, we got some leather strips. Few miscellaneous this and that. Open the well. Okay. I am in the well. I'm going to turn my night vision on just to lighten things up here a little bit.
Make for easier filming, at least.
Yep. Hey, look, I can loot these skeletons. Okay. Now, I guess we go this way. And we swim through the long hallway. Oh, there's a magical light there, and another magical light. Okay. Oh, look, there's a tripwire. Wow, I almost stepped right in that. Okay.
Did you manage to activate it?
I'm not sure.
Nope.
No?
I can see the look up. See that?
Yeah, okay.
That's what the tripwire's tied to.
Okay. Oh, I'm still swimming here. That's why I can't activate my bow. I figured maybe I would just try shooting that thing.
A little bit unnerving for you here.
Yeah, it is. It's just a little unnerving.
Well, maybe you could activate the tripwire and just run back.
Ah.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. Then we'll just wait for the fire to burn out, and then I guess we'll be okay. See, this seems to be a common theme, too. All these places have traps, right?
Yep. Well, I guess they wouldn't survive very long if they weren't well defended, right?
Yeah. Okay. How do we open this door? Button on the wall. I'm paranoid now, though, right? Okay, there. Okay, here we are in another lab. And there's two thralls here.
Who are you?
Well,
I'm hungry, and you're dinner.
Let me go.
I can't, actually. I have no idea how to remove these bars. Well, that's a pile of ash with some vampire boots. I wonder if that's what happened to Theseus.
Possibly.
He got stuck in one of his own cages. Wow, look at all these blood potions. Yay. Research notes part 3. Tamara's notes. Okay, what does Tamara's note say? It says, "You know the acts I've committed needed to be done. You should understand better than most that this is the only way. I cannot seek safety with you yet in Cold Haven. I am sorry to have led you on a wild chase. I have heard rumors of an excavation of ice burrows along the shores west of Winterhold. I need to investigate. Apparently some bumbling fools have found some very old vampire artifacts. I will see you soon and share what I have found. Let us never speak of Theseus again." Okay. Research notes part 3. Theseus's fall and discontinued research. Theseus is dead by my own hands. He was one of the few vampires who believed as I do that our immortality has blinded us. We had talked in the past about defeating our enemies at all costs, but even I could not imagine the dark paths he would follow. His forging of blood glass is remarkable and would have undoubtedly tipped the balance of power in our favor, but if my brethren discovered the materials required for its creation, all involved would have been destroyed. How many vampires did Theseus kill while experimenting at his forge? I cannot imagine how an esteemed colleague could murder his own kind and distill their blood for research. Looks like blood glass, whatever that is made from vampires' blood, probably.
Yeah, seemingly so.
Destruction of vampires to create weapons and armor meant to protect them is ludicrous. I'm afraid I will still share Theseus's fate if others find out what I have kept his secrets, but I must. Only a few vampires besides myself even know his lair is hidden here. I have left a note for Ghislaine on the mantel of the old fireplace upstairs, and hopefully it will convince him I am safe and that there is no need to enter this place. I hope my sealing this forge will keep Theseus's abominations silenced. They will only help to discredit all we have done. His writings regarding blood glass have all been burned in his own forge. The thralls he experimented on have been left to die and rot in their own cages. I have been unable to destroy his shield prototype, so it remains here for eternity. Okay, so there's a shield prototype here.
Equipment upgrade.
Yeah. Read, fortify, carry weight potion recipe. Okay. Just fire potion recipe. Okay, I'll take that. We'll take that. That. Wolves. Blood glass shield. Okay, let's have a look at this thing. Elven shield blocking. Well, sustained blocking creates a vampiric aura that drains 10 to 28 health per second from all nearby living enemies while consuming the wielder's stamina. Okay. That sounds pretty good. Master locked storage chest again. I didn't make any, maybe I should do that.
Yeah, well, I guess there's a forge right here.
If I have any iron ingots. Well, there's a bunch here. Iron ingots, like a whole ton of different kinds of ingots. Oh.
Note to self, if you ever have valuables you wish to store, don't store the things required to make the thing required to break into your strong box of valuables in the same room.
Oh, looks like Dawn Guard stuff. Oh yeah, I picked up some. Wonder if I have enough. No, I don't. I don't have enough leather strips to make lockpicks. I only have 2 leather strips, and I didn't see a tanning rack around here anywhere either.
Are there any leather strips laying around? There might be.
I picked up all the leather strips that were laying around in the outer area there. What's in here? Oh, I guess maybe that's the remains of Theseus. Storage chest key. Okay, well, I guess if I run out of lockpicks, I can always use the storage chest key to open the storage chest, eh?
Yep.
We'll just try and... What's this? Oh, I'm being watched! Okay. I guess I'd have to kill the witnesses first, right?
Or sneak. You might be able to just sneak.
Yeah, maybe, eh? See, no, I'm still noticed. Right.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Gets arrested for picking a lock in the middle of a dungeon. Next thing you know, a vampire thrall or vampire cattle sends 3 goons after you.
Yeah. Okay, must be over on this side somewhere.
Yeah, there's all kinds of nonsense ways that quest initiates.
Yeah. Yeah, dead person hires 3 thugs to come and beat you up. Yeah.
Alvor's wife. That one's happened to me before.
Yeah. Why, you stole something from Alvor?
I did. I steal lots of things from Alvor.
Oh. Damn it, I was so close there.
Nope.
Mrrr.
Just need to get those tumblers out, man.
I'm so close. I can't believe that I can't get it. There.
That only cost you 8 lockpicks.
Distilled vampire blood. Okay. And a whole bunch of vampire dust. So, there really wasn't a whole lot in there, was there?
It looks like there might be some other stuff in the cubbies on that side of the forge.
Well, let's see here. Oh, there's a ebony shield and some blood glass ingots. Not even sure what I could make with blood glass ingots. What's in here?
Dragon scales.
Dragon bones.
Wow.
Dragon scales. Wow, look at that. Dragon scales. Okay.
Anything more other than firewood on this side?
There's firewood there, and more firewood and charcoal. More firewood over there. Hey,
Stop pushing us out of the way.
and some steel swords, an imperial bow. Looks like that's about it. That's all there is to this place. So, let's just have a look here. I missed Tamara again. A note to her friend Ghislaine explained that Theseus is dead and his work was destroyed. She has heard of an excavation of recently exposed ice barrows outside of Winterhold. It must be of some importance to vampires if she is willing to travel that far to investigate. I'll look along the shores west of the city, see what is being unearthed. So I guess we have to head for Winterhold now.
Well, that's quite the journey.
That's quite the journey. That'll take us a while to get there, I think. Okay, well, it is 3:15 a.m., so I guess we'll just keep going.
Yeah, you got your night vision and shit anyways.
Yep. Well, I mean, you know what? I need to travel during the night, but I do have my tent, right? So I can, there, we'll turn that off now. So I can pitch my tent and sleep during the day.
Like all good heroes.
That's right. Okay. So. Now, I know that in order to get to Winterhold, we can't go directly at it over here. Have to find a pass through the mountains here somewhere. Oh, look, a dead fox. Uh-oh. Okay, we don't want to go there.
You seen something?
Yeah, a couple of vampires over there.
Don't worry, the dog will sit over here and bark at you the whole way you sneak away.
Yeah, you know what? Vampires are dangerous enough that I really don't think I want any part of that.
You're detected, but not by vampires, I don't think.
No. Not sure what's going on over there, but...
Some other nonsense that doesn't concern you, apparently.
Yeah, I think I'm going to mind my own business. I'm going to head back toward the road, and I'm just going to head back for Rorikstead again, I think. Starting to get tired now. So we'll just head on up this way. Oop. Those
Flower picker.
Gotta pick those flowers. Well, I'm gonna need to replace some of the healing potions that I had to use against those werewolves, right?
That sounds like something a flower picker would say.
Yeah, well, you know, what can I say? Okay, he was already there from before. Actually, I think I can recharge this bow a little bit, because I think I've got a petty soul gem. So look at that, I can recharge it for at least a couple more shots.
Yep. Hey, you know what? Those could make the difference.
Yeah.
You never know.
Oh, look, it's Rasad and company again. Up there, I think. Yep. Uh-oh, they just saw something unfriendly. Oh,
werewolves.
Werewolves. Why am I not surprised?
Why are there so many of them?
Yeah, I know. There's like too many of them there. That's too many werewolves, okay? 2 of them was a severe danger. Actually, 1 is bad enough. When you start having to go up against multiples of them, that's a really bad thing. You want to avoid that.
See, Winterfrost is just out there. She's got like her rock climbing gear and everything. Just scaling the side of the mountain with her pick.
Because there's at least 3 werewolves over there, so I'm not even gonna get involved in that.
Yeah, you might even be able to sneak here now and then they won't notice you.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. We will avoid. As you can see, you know, like werewolves on the road can be hazardous to your health.
Yeah, werewolves are a bit of a problem.
Well, them and tundra spiders, although I haven't seen any tundra spiders yet. But I would guess that a werewolf would probably pretty much eat a tundra spider for lunch anyway. And I got completely displaced right off of the road that I was traveling on now, too.
Yeah, I have no idea where you are now.
Oh, I'm on this other side road now. So I've got to come back this way. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We didn't want to do that.
Think you're still okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
We gained a little height. Come on!
Nope. Nope.
Rock climbing is hard. I just need to find myself a little ledge that I can sit on. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is like a sheer cliff all the way around, and look at that. There's a whole whack of them over there, too.
I think that's the whack of them, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I've actually gone around the mountain. Well, that's fine. If they're on the other side of the mountain, then maybe I can
make a break for it.
Make good my escape here.
Oh, I think I heard a bear.
Yeah, maybe that's bears. Nose. Oh no, there's the bear.
Bears, werewolves.
Yeah, you know what? We're so brave we run away from everything.
Well, everything in Skyrim wants to kick your ass. Imagine how bad it would be with the dragons added in.
Yep. Yeah, we don't need any dragons added into the formula. So we'll just keep on moving. Might have put enough distance between them now that they can't climb over all those rocks and stuff.
You could check with your sneak, too.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
the bear might still be tracking you.
Yeah, the bear might still be tracking me, but he's a long ways away, so I think I'm fine. Anyway, that's how you stay alive in Skyrim, folks. You run away from things that are have you overmatched.
Cliff sides and rivers are your friend.
Yep, you don't just blindly wade into every battle, because if you do, you will get killed. Even though it's not the most heroic.
Oh, up
God
ahead.
Damn. Oh, okay, it's these guys. I think I can handle these guys. Okay. There. It was just about getting to be about breakfast time anyway, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then we'll look at the feet so we can loot the stuff. Because they carry all kinds of useful things.
I guess you'll have to give her boots back.
No, I'll give her the iron mace back. Okay, and then there's this one as well. Ooh, okay, that's just you. Alright, well, maybe we'll,
Oh, she's face down.
we'll feed on this one first. Then, we'll just take the robes and the hood because they're worth bucks. We'll leave the rest of it here. Okay, and then there's this one.
All the foot looting, all the time.
Yep, all the foot looting all the time. Okay, that's good enough for that. Okay, now we can be on our way. A little bit wealthier than we were. Is that thing alive or dead?
I think it's dead. They just don't die right sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
They kind of get stuck in place.
Anyway, I can see Rorikstead on the heads-up display there, so it's not too far away.
Yeah, somehow through this massive maze of roads and rock scaling and everything else, you've made your way back to Rorikstead.
Yeah, and having to, you know, like everything in Skyrim wanting to kick my ass. Boy, I'm sure going slow, though. See how slow I'm going? I'm pretty sure that's less than normal speed.
I think it is.
I think my speed gets nerfed in the daytime, right?
I think you're right. That would mean traveling at night is the best thing to do for you.
Yes, it is. I just happen to get caught out in the day. I don't know if it shows up as a status thing. I think it's just a thing, right?
Yep.
But anyway, we are nearly to safety. What are we looking at for time here, Rec-V5X?
We've just passed an hour.
Okay. Well, maybe what we'll do is we'll spend the day in the inn, and we'll pick this up in the next episode as we continue the search for the secrets of the vampire mad scientist.
All right.
But for now, we'll get in out of the
Harmful rays of the sun.
Harmful rays of the sun. Actually, maybe what I'll do is I'll stop it here because I'll do a little bit of administrative bookwork type stuff, like you know, working at the forge and that kind of thing.
All right.
So I guess we'll call it an episode here for now. So until next time,
I'm Rec-V5.
and I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.